Ladies and gentlemen, Darren Smith, we are live here at Union Station on the red carpet as the Chiefs will be getting their rings tonight. It's the ring ceremony for the Kansas City Chiefs, and we're right here live covering the red carpet. Will be until 7:30. And hey, in the meantime, we'll try to get some interviews with folks. Might be some dull, lull periods or whatever, but in the meantime, we'll talk to a few of our colleagues. We do have Clark Hunt that's going to be coming through, along with his daughter Gracie, and of course his wife as well. See Joshua Williams coming down, talk with him. Again, we're going to be live throughout the evening, at least from 6 to 7:30. Darren Smith, host of the ship. You got questions, whatever, you can try to put them in the comment section. I'll try to see if we can do it, but if we don't get to it, don't worry about it. No harm done, but we're going to be outside Union Station where everything's going to be taking place at tonight. Players are going to be coming down, strolling through, and we'll try to get them. Actually, I'm going to be the last stop for the players before they go inside. My guy Steve Walls is next to me. See Mark Donovan, Chiefs president. Some reason, I guess. This is the red carpet, of course, celebrating the Kansas City Chiefs and their second Super Bowl win in 4 seasons. We know one team that's not going to be celebrating tonight. Cincinnati Bengals. Just had to get that out there. Mm. Aaron Ladd, Channel 41 is here. Yeah, you will be able to come down if you want to. You can come down to Union Station. There's a barrier that you can stand behind and watch as the players enter, walk down the red carpet. Again, I see Joshua Williams, Clark Hunt, Mark Donovan, his daughter Gracie Hunt. Yes, mother, I'm at Union Station right now. Shout out to my mama for whatever reason she's texting me in the middle of my live stream. Thank you, Harold. Just walk right up. Yeah, we were live. It's good.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, but why are you here and walk tell the people hello? No, my mom's texting me in the middle of a damn show. Still love you, mama. Thank you. See who we got coming. So just to give you all an idea how this is going to go, Mark Donovan, Clark Hunt, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelsey, they'll all be speaking to my left side over here in a group setting with the media. Everyone else will get like one-on-ones or whatever if we want them to speak with them, just so you get an idea of what's going on.
Those of you that are tuning in, how about let's have a conversation about, let me know what was your favorite moment from the Super Bowl.
Might even see if we can get old Gracie Hunt over here, Instagram superstar.
You're typing in those messages, so let me see what your favorite moment was.
Let's see how this works out.
A few of the younger guys are showing up first. That would mean the big name players will be here in the
My guy said
next 5.
some of the younger players are showing up first. It looks like they want to get their Super Bowl rings early. Gonna be nice to talk to them, get their thoughts and process on them winning the Super Bowl, what they're expecting from these championship rings, how excited they are, and more so, how do they bounce back? How do they make sure that they keep that same hunger? Now that they've accomplished their mission, how do they go back and try to repeat the second time around? So we're gonna be talking to some of the players as they come, waiting on them to come down this way. See Clark Hunt get ready to come walk past us. Just all in my camera shot. My man, looking good as always.
Do my best.
But if you try any harder, you might hurt somebody.
Yeah. I can't keep up with this though.
You heard it from the man himself. Todd White, as you see, Clark Hunt approved. Struck a 10 again.
Hi, how are you? This is excellent.
So, look, I got a quick question just for the audience. Of course, second Super Bowl win for the Chiefs in 4 years. What is I know you probably had a sneak preview of the design, but can you tell our audience just compared to the first one, what this one might look like or how much bigger it might be?
I think that it's a reflection of what this season is. I think it's a celebration of Arrowhead. I think it's a celebration of our history. And I think it's, we're on a roll and we're building an empire. And I think that the ring really reflects that.
I want to ask a just quick personal question. How's the family holding up after Miss Norma's passing away?
It's been a very sad, hard time to lose Mimi Norma. We were very close. And it's been sweet for me to reflect these last few weeks on the time that we have had together and what a blessing she was. And I'm just trying to focus on all of the wonderful memories we made and the strength that she instilled in me.
All right. Hey, congratulations on the team win. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You too.
Right. That is Grayson. That is the lady. Follow her on Instagram and Facebook. Of course, she follows your boy, so that's how it is. Talk with Joshua Williams in just a second when he finishes with Steve. Joshua, get you for a quick seconds. My man, Mr. Joshua Williams, defensive back for the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, he is an HBCU graduate, just like yours truly, so we know all about that. First of all, man, okay, you're the first one here, so were you that excited to come get your ring tonight?
You know it, man. Look, I'm sitting there. I was trying to duck and weave through traffic trying to get here, man. I wanted to make sure they ain't run out. No.
So, I mean, how have you been able to celebrate? I remember last year when you were drafted, and I know the rookie class, when I asked Andy about it, you all talked about trying to instill your own legacy with this team, and you all did so, winning the Super Bowl. How has the celebration, how has the ride been since February?
I mean, the celebration was good. As you can imagine, I mean, it was good. But, that's not why, I'm here. I'm here to continue to get better and play good football. So as soon as that celebration was over, it's back to work. Did my little off-season training, went into OTAs. I feel like just as a unit, as a defense, we just made so many jumps and progress this past OTAs. I'm excited to get ready for a training camp and see what this season holds for us.
Tonight literally closes the chapter on last season. So going further, of course, the objective is to repeat. But how do you feel like you've gotten better since last year, your time here with the Chiefs, and what fans can expect for you this season?
Right. Just being more technically sound, like I was saying, and working on a lot of those deficiencies that I may have had, whether that be, other drills, footwork, being more patient and just knowing the playbook, stuff like that. Those are things I'm working on. Those are things I'm trying to, make a strength and just continue to get better as a football player as a whole.
What advice have you given this year's rookie class as it relates to you all's success?
I've told them, like, it doesn't even feel that long ago that I was them. You know what I'm saying? So, they're coming in and their heads might be spinning, trying to learn the playbook. And I feel like just us as a unit in the locker room, we're kind of just all telling those guys, like, just relax, continue to study, but, it'll take time. It'll take time. And I think all those rookies are doing a great job and just coming in and making plays and doing what they can. Absolutely.
Man, look, it's been good watching you every game preseason training camp up through the Super Bowl. Look forward to watching you every game and covering you again this year, brother.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, my man.
Joshua Williams, hey, Super Bowl champion for the Kansas City Chiefs, second-year player. So, look, remember, you know what it's like to win, and you don't know, see some other players who celebrate Super Bowl loss, so
right.
You want to know. Let's keep that streak going.
Absolutely, man. I'm ready for the repeat.
All right, enjoy the evening. All right, Joshua Williams. We got more players that's going to be coming through. I want to see my guy Harrison Bucker. I got to see what he's coming in tonight, because we used to have a nice little dress off, me, him, Patrick Mahomes. I got to see just how clean my man is tonight. So we'll keep it locked, and we're going to be here until 7:30. Got some more players. Oh, some of the players you can expect tonight. You can expect Frank Clark will be here. Washington offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy will also be here tonight. Joe Burrow, no, he's not going to make a guest appearance. I promise you he's not. Diana, you just going to be all up in the video. No, you can come here. So, look, we got ESPN reporter Diana Rossini. Now, of course, you can watch her on Get Up early in the morning. I do from time to time while I'm there.
Thank you for getting up with us.
I get up early. Now, okay, got to ask, because people are going to be like, did you all just come here just for the ring ceremony?
I'm 100% coming here to just ride the coattails of these champs. Now, I know today was the last day of OTA, so I wanted to be around the team a little bit, kind of get a feel for just what they're thinking going into this offseason, knowing how difficult it is from covering other teams that have won Super Bowls, how hard it is to concentrate and focus when, you're really just still celebrating, this achievement of winning a Super Bowl. So I've been impressed so far, though.
How much pressure do you think is going to be on Kansas City? They have probably four of the top players at their position, Creed Humphrey, Chris Jones, Patrick, and Travis, for them to repeat it. I know they tried to do it the year that they lost to Tampa Bay. How difficult do you think it's going to be for them to try to repeat?
I think it's incredible to think that this Kansas City Chiefs roster really doesn't have any drama to it. It doesn't have any major holes. Younger players are now getting older and understanding it more. And Mahomes was even talking about it today, how he has seen a difference in those first-year players into second year. And it's June. What is this going to look like September, October, November as they continue to get more comfortable? So the question of pressure, to me, last year, that was the pressure. They lost their number one receiver, and they went about their business like nothing ever happened and figured it out. So they're always going to have the targets on their back because they've got the best quarterback, they've got the best tight end, they got the best pass rusher. But in the end, I think, they don't really have to live up to anything. They're champs.
One last question. The fact that they had 9 of their 10 rookies on last year's squad, of course, win that Super Bowl, how valuable is that type of experience where you don't have to really worry about them picking up the playbook and trying to get better? Of course, they're going to get better, but the fact that, you don't really have a significant drop-off from last year to this year.
You just take a look at anybody. Forget sports. Familiarity is going to make you comfortable. And look at even Patrick talking about his growth from his rookie season to where he's at now. You go from having to think about it to just doing it. And when you talk to players, when they truly understand the playbook and they truly understand what they're being asked to do, it doesn't take a lot of effort because you just understand it. So I think it's always going to be a benefit when you have young players who have that familiarity and understanding and even just comfort with someone like Patrick Mahomes and his style of play and the way Andy Reid wants to see this offense run.
I appreciate it very much, Diana Rossini. Again, check her out on ESPN, on all the platforms, NFL Live, Sports World, all that good stuff. Thank you so very much for your time.
Thanks. Sounds like I work too much.
Just like Charles Barkley said, ESPN, ESPN2, the whole show, they're going to work you, so they're going to get their money's worth.
They do. They get their money's worth.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
That's the great Diana Rossini.
How you doing?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Celebrate because that was something that was definitely an obstacle the first go round, and we're just so blessed to get to celebrate and be together.
Now, what was your favorite moment from this match?
Probably watching my grandmother take a piece out of the Super Bowl now, knowing that that was the last one she'd ever seen, watching her team get to win it means so much to me. It meant so much to me. I think just seeing how strong seeing how it was very good.
See Leo Chanel here. We'll talk with him shortly as well. James Winchester out there looking clean tonight. I definitely got to get Spags when he comes through. Steve Spagnuolo is here in the house tonight looking clean.
Leo. Try to get your name. That's all.
All right.
Nice suit, man.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm with Chiefs linebacker Leo Chanel. Leo, of course, last year you all wanted to make an impact as rookies. You did so, winning the Super Bowl. How's it feel to get to tonight?
Tonight it's kind of the last chapter of last season and say like, hey, I appreciate you. Let's celebrate tonight, and after tonight, let's fully move on, and we're ready to go after this.
How do you feel like your growth from last year to this year has, what type of improvement do you feel like you've made from last year to this year now?
Right off the bat, it's confidence. You got the whole playbook, a whole season, like, however many games, 20, 21, whatever it is. I played 11 games in college, so that's a huge jump, and having all that experience, and we're improving on little things, the big things. Coverage for me was something I work on, opening up my hips, working on stuff on the weight room and stuff like that. So I definitely think I improved in that area.
What is some of the advice that you've given this rookie class compared to what you were given last year?
Don't get never to be too hard on yourself, especially right now. Just walk in with that confidence, knowing like you got here, they picked you, and have that confidence in yourself. And if you mess up, it's going to be all right. Just, show them what you do every day.
Congratulations to you, man. Go inside and enjoy
Hey,
it, man.
Thank you so much.
Leo Chanel, Chiefs linebacker.
Do it that way. Do it that way. Amazing. Thank you.
What up, my man? You good? You in the red suit.
Oh, man,
You're making me look bad.
That's what. Oh, come on, hold on. Let's get you over here now. Folks got to get you. All right, I'm with Chiefs placement, Mr. James Winchester. Now, James, this is your second Super Bowl. I know you're going to be enjoying tonight's festivities, but how do you feel like the team, from the first Super Bowl in 2019 to even the Super Bowl loss the following year to last year's team has gotten better, and what type of improvements have you seen within the organization and the team since you've been here?
I mean, I would just say, just seeing this thing from when I first came into 2015, progressing to the championship in 2019, having some struggles, but great seasons, but then also, making it back, and having an opportunity to compete for another world championship and winning it. I just think it speaks volumes to the organization. Coach Andy Reid, the big guy, Big Red at top. I just feel like, he's created a winning culture here, and I'm so blessed to be a part of it.
Speaking of that culture, how have you all been able to maintain that type of excellence over the last 5 seasons? You've all played in the 5 AFC Championship games, 3 Super Bowls, 2 win and a loss. How have you all been able to sustain that level of excellence?
Great players and great coaches. We've had quite a turnover, but we've continued to keep our core, on offense, defense, and across the board. And then even when we lose core guys, our scouting department and Brett Veach and those guys do a wonderful job bringing guys in and not only guys that have great talent, but guys who want to compete for championships every year. And like I said, going back to the comment about Coach Reid, I think he's just created a winning culture, and to be a part of that and see that, the inner workings of that and the building blocks throughout a year and throughout a season, building up to winning championships. I can say that plural now. Is just absolutely incredible, and as a sports guy growing up, it's you always wonder from the outside looking in, and then having the opportunity to be on the inside and see these future Hall of Famers at work every day. It's absolutely incredible.
My main man, James Winchester, Chiefs placeholder. Hey, he's getting that second ring tonight. Hopefully he'll come back. I'm sorry, long snapper.
I can hold two, but
long snapper.
I'm much better.
My apologies. My apologies. Brother, appreciate
you. Yes, sir. Great to see you, by the way. And you looking so good.
I appreciate
I gotta get away from you because
hey, man. This is what it is.
How you guys doing? Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you.
Honey, I should have went with one of these. Have you met Maria?
No, I haven't been.
Hi. It's a pleasure to
So I am with Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, who is this is what your 3rd Super Bowl, correct?
Yeah, it's
Your 3rd Super Bowl win.
Let's have a 3rd one, yeah.
I've got to ask you, and how have you seen your players when you first got here? Players like Juan Thornhill, who's coming through, and some of the other players, gotten better and improved as players underneath your system.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's one of the most satisfying things as a coach, right, Dan? So you see them at a certain point grow to here, to here, to here, to get to a point where you can win a Super Bowl. I tell you the other thing, and you made me think of something when you asked that question, that some guys I'm still thinking of right now, Tyrann Mathieu, Anthony Hitchens, Travarius Ward, a lot of guys that were on that 29 Super Bowl that didn't really get to do this because we had the whole COVID. And so I'm thinking about all those guys that were with us in 2019. We're gonna wrap 2019 and 2022 together and enjoy it tonight. Yeah.
I'm curious. So obviously, the Chiefs last year, they drafted a lot of defensive backs. They did so again this year.
Yeah.
Does it make the job somewhat harder when you got that amount of rookies that are coming in and what you got to teach them, but then also the rewards of seeing how it played out and then what they can teach the next class that's coming in this year.
Well, I will tell you this. It says a lot for our assistant coaches on defense because they're the ones that have got their hands on and with them. We saw all those young guys grow. We got a bunch of other new young ones coming in. But listen, that's a challenge of coaching, right? Take some guys that might be raw and inexperienced and help them grow. We got veterans that are helping. And now guys like Nick Bolton have become veterans real quick. Nick's only going into his third year, but he seems like he's been here forever, right? Because that's how he acts and that's how he plays. So we'll try to mold something together and come up with a good defense this year.
Last question for you. Have you seen yourself become better as a coach since you're around?
I think so. I mean, we learn from our mistakes, right? So we've had some ups and downs. We had that, the Super Bowl, the second Super Bowl we went to in, after the 2020 season. Didn't feel good about that. And I think our guys grew from all of that. I was having a conversation with somebody right down the red carpet here earlier that I thought the game against Cincinnati during the season last year where we lost, I think helped us tremendously on the push at the end. I think our guys just became more determined, and we found a way to win all the ones at the end and ended up on the red carpet tonight.
Chiefs defensive coordinator, 3-time Super Bowl winner, twice with the Kansas City Chiefs. Join us on the ship, one and only. Appreciate your time. Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo. Again, we are live on the red carpet, Union Station, Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, we got a lot of people showing up tonight. Okay. Yeah, she is pretty cool. Yep. I do not know, Amanda. I'm not sure if it's going to be streaming somewhere. That I don't know. So, but he does sound like he's some good fella. Steve Spagnuolo is just my guy, man. Got more players when they come through. We'll talk with them. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to speak with Trent McDuffie and a few others.
I know all the other guys were at. You know what? I'm waiting for the one we just won. That's the most important.
We'll turn the camera around so you can see all the vehicles that are coming through, but not going to. Stevie, those wouldn't have happened. All three will come in once.
It's still gonna be some time because you just gotta wait for ballet.
An hour or two. Aren't we supposed to get Patrick right now? One of them should be coming to 6:30. All right, man. I'm the one of the chief. First of all, let our audience know who you are. Of course, well,
Brendan Daly.
no. Where the ring at? Where's the
Which
jury
one?
at?
She's carrying it all.
Oh, okay. Second Super Bowl win. How's it feel? What's the mood of the coaches and stuff, knowing that you're going to get that second ring tonight?
A lot of excitement, a lot of joy in the accomplishment, and excited to see everybody and just share in the fellowship.
Knowing that you all had 10 rookies last year, 9 of them contributing to the Super Bowl win, how does that make the job easier, if anything, going into their second year?
Yeah, you know what? It was awesome to have a bunch of young guys contribute, but we'll see. I mean, none of that's going to carry over into this year. You know, we're going to hit the reset button, and you got to work and earn it again. So that's the challenge we'll get to again tomorrow after we enjoy this tonight.
I was going to say tonight is basically the last chapter in your storybook season. What is what's tomorrow looking like?
Hopefully sleeping in maybe for the first time in a long time. That's the goal anyway.
Congratulations to you. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, man.
Brandon Daly, Chiefs defensive coach. I apologize. I see we can get Brett Veach to give us a little something before he goes over there to the podium. Thought I saw Eric Bieniemy sighting, but not just yet. Good, doing good. With Trent McDuffie, of course, the Chiefs' first-round draft pick last year. Look, your first Super Bowl win, of course.
Yeah.
What was the first feeling after that? After that clock struck zero back in Arizona.
A lot of excitement, but also just like such a gratifying feeling because I understood how much that this team put into it, how much I put into it, and I mean, getting drafted to getting injured and then ending up in the Super Bowl, it was a lot of emotions. But then I remember, man, my man B Cook is right next to me. I remember us just hugging and being like, "We did it. We got through the storm."
And of course, we were there. Of course, I was there.
Yeah.
First game of the season in Arizona when you got her
Yeah.
to come right back full circle,
Crazy.
playing and winning the Super Bowl. When you look at the adversity that you went through to get back onto the field and to play the way you played to get to the Super Bowl and win it, how does that make you feel knowing what you accomplished your rookie year?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it just makes me understand that what I've done and what I can do, no matter what happens at the end of the road, I can always get through it. And no matter what throughout this journey, I mean, I'm only a rookie, so I know hopefully I can have a few more years doing this kind of stuff, and hopefully I'm back on the red carpet. But honestly, just understanding that, man, there's no quit, and the resilience that I showed and to be able to just work through it and come out and still be myself, I'm grateful for that. And honestly, I couldn't have done it without my support system.
Your group of fellas that you're with,
Yeah.
Justin Reed, Joshua, Cook, as you mentioned, have you all grown closer together since you all have been teammates since last year?
Yeah, I mean, coming in as rookie, it's hard, especially with Justin Reed, who's new to the team, and just all the different intangibles that came to the team and trying to just connect as soon as we could. And I mean, going over a season like that, you begin to really learn each other. I mean, we're in the building for 23 weeks out of the year, so we really got to understand how each other work and how we think. And honestly, it's been so much fun being able to be with a group of guys like that because you can just be yourself. And like I said, we're always laughing. So it just makes the work that much easier.
Last year, you all wanted to, make a stamp. The rookie class want to make a stamp.
Yeah.
What type of advice have you given this year's rookie class to try to follow what you all did?
Yeah, I mean, like I always say, there's going to be a lot thrown at you, and there's going to be a lot of things that you don't see coming. But keep your head down, keep working because you got to this point. And whatever got you to this point, I mean, it can keep driving you even further. And when you got guys like Justin Reed and other vets on the team who welcome you in and just be like, we got you no matter what, it helps.
You closed the chapter on the season tonight, getting your rings. How do you improve this upcoming season to be better so you can try to get back to this point next year?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just always goes back to just doing the basics. I mean, football is football at the end of the day, and I don't know if there's things I can do differently that's going to elevate my game, but there's definitely a way to go about my work ethic, about my scheduling, about how I watch film, and just learning the defense as a whole and trying to just be more communicative. I think that's the big thing I need to work on and something that I look forward to doing this year.
I got to ask you, man, who you wearing tonight, man? Who styled you, brother?
A little something, man. Actually, let me just show you because this is something I had to get, you feel me? I'm starting to learn chess. I'm big about time, so I got to get it, man. I got to get it. Pantheon, great dude. Custom made.
Custom,
you feel me?
okay.
Custom made. Had to put it on for the red carpet, but yeah, shout out to that man. He got me right.
Okay. I mean, I think my style is in that. I think you can
Red
do it.
with the bow tie. Look, I wish I could rock a bow tie. I don't know how to tie it.
Trust me, I'm
I'll
not
throw a
rocking
clip
a
on,
bow
I'll tell
tie
you
again
that.
unless I get the
Hey.
Super Bowl or something.
There we go. I'm gonna hold you to it, then, my man.
My man. All right, good seeing you, Trent.
Appreciate you.
All right, we'll see him next month. Of course, this is the Super Bowl defending champion, first-round draft pick Trent McDuffie for Kansas City Chiefs. Enjoy the night, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you,
All
man.
right. All right, we got more to come. Let's see who else we got next. Man, I am with Chiefs Super Bowl, two-time Super Bowl champion, L'Jarius Sneed. First of all, man, I've got to ask you, what are you wearing tonight? And, I mean, damn, bro, what are you wearing tonight? Because you're looking good out here.
Oh, thank you, man. I don't know. This is a last minute fit. I had to hurry up and rush this outfit.
Okay, so look, another Super Bowl win for you. What's the feeling going into tonight, knowing that you're about to get some more jewelry?
Oh man, it's a blessing that I'm free to get a ring on my finger, and we're just trying to get to next year, trying to get another ring.
I got to ask you, what would you say was your hardest game this past season, and basically, how do you feel like you've gotten better since you've been here going into this upcoming season?
Oh man, I say the coaches, man, they started, let's make us better each day. I know Coach Reed, Coach Spaz and Coach Merritt, they all teaching us, And like I say, man, the toughest game, I'd say, the Eagles, Super Bowl, It was tough. We had a long week, getting ready for that.
Have you celebrated your win since February?
Oh man, I was trying to get my body healthy. It's a short off season we have because we be winning. I just trying to get my body back right.
All right. Well, look forward to seeing you at training camp. The Jerry Sneed. Hey, go inside, have a good time. See Andy Reid, of course, he's walking the red carpet. Oh, Creed Humphreys. Okay. I think I know where Creed got his suit. Todd White. I am with Chiefs Super Bowl champion center, Creed Humphrey. Creed, first of all, your first Super Bowl win as a member of the Kansas City Chiefs. How's it feel? And then what's your thought process as you, try to, with the countdown, anticipate getting your ring?
Yeah, no, it's a super exciting night. We're very excited to do all this right now. And, once this night finishes, we're moving on to next season, getting ready to win another one. So, yeah, definitely going to be an exciting night. I can't wait to see the ring. It's something I've been wanting to. It's been a dream of mine my whole life. So just really excited about it.
I like what you got on that. Who you wearing and who styled you tonight?
Thank you. Todd's Clothiers over in just up in Kansas City. But yeah, got this suit about a week ago. So.
That's some stylish, right? That's some stylish before every game. So
yeah,
he did you well. But no, in all seriousness, so going back to this, I mean, you and Trey, you all have been like tag team partners. And first day when you all got here with the Chiefs, what's it been like going through the rigors with him day in and day out, battling with him day in and day out against your opponents over the last 3 years?
Yeah, going into battle with Trey, it's been awesome, man. I've known him for so long, throughout high school and everything, and just getting to play on the same team with him, it's been awesome. It's been a blast. He makes everybody around him a better player, a more physical player, and everything. He just kind of brings that edge, and just having him out there with you, it's a great time.
I'm looking forward to seeing you once again this year, man. Knocking heads off, knocking blocks off.
Thank you.
All right, Creed Humphreys, Kansas City Chiefs center, Super Bowl winning center. Join us on the show. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
What's up, y'all? What's up, dude? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, yeah.
I will go talk to Andy Reid, but I don't feel like it. Just talked to him earlier today. Oh, first of all, I can't have you out in the public looking like this. You got to take care of this. got Juan Thornhill that's going to be coming down. You know I got to have a word with my man, especially seeing what he's going to be doing with Deshaun Watson up in Cleveland. Talk with Jake McKinnon when he finishes with my guy Steve as well. We're talking with Carlos Dunlap. My God, this dude knows how to style and come in. All right, I am with Chiefs Super Bowl champion running back Jerick McKinnon. Of course, it's because of this man sealed the deal in that game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Jerick, 38-35 win. It was, of course, your kneel down, probably smartest Super Bowl play that we've seen in some time. One, what was the instinct or what was it that made you decide, when you got that close, if you got to the end zone, that you was going to stop at the 1 yard line?
Well, our coach staff does a great job. Every Friday we go through certain situations, and like EB used to say, you never know when a situation will arise. We've caught it plenty of times. We just never got to that point. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those rare things where it's like, I recall it, but it never happens. And on the biggest game of the season, it happened. And we knew the job at hand, what needed to be done. It was a running play. I got the ball, and I did what I had to do. But our coach staff does a great job of preparing us every week for those situations.
Interesting offseason, of course, to say the least, and you end up being back here in Kansas City. One, what's it feel to be back in Kansas City to try to run it back again? And then also, man, how you feel about getting that ring tonight?
I mean, this is where I wanted to be. For me, going to year 10, you have to know where you are. You have to know your role and what's expected of you. For me, it's about winning. I've had the contract. I had all those things. The multiple contracts. I've been blessed to finish all of them, and have enough money to support me and my family. So for me, it's about getting that ring, and it's about winning and finishing the legacy up for whenever I call that time. So Kansas City was definitely the place I wanted to be. There's no hesitation. The last 3 years that I've been here. So that's definitely the answer with that one.
Now you got the ring. How does Jerick McKinnon continue to get better going into next season?
The same way every season. You got to find a way to better yourself. Can't get complacent. Got to stay humble. Got to be always ready to learn. No matter how many games you played in, how many practices, how many camps, all these things that you stack up, there's always room for improvement. And as long as you keep that in mind, you'll keep going. You got to stay hungry.
Man, I can't get it before asking, but man, what do you have on, brother? I mean, because I'm clean. You clean too.
So my guy in Miami, man, it's the Dwayne and Johnson. You see the logo right there. You know what I mean? I got it all black. I wanted to keep it a little traditional with a little bit of fling to it. Got a little floral in there. I went with the white pants with the black stripe. White hanky, red bottoms on my feet. You know what I mean? So that's the splat for this evening.
Now, one thing I will say, even on camera, somebody walk through my shot again, there's going to be some furniture moving going on up in here.
It's going to be a lot of furniture moving. I'll be moving too. You know what I mean?
My man, congratulations, man, and enjoy the evening. Thank you. Can't wait to watch you cover you another year.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Jerick McKinnon, Super Bowl champion running back. Join us on the red carpet. Can't wait to see Eric Bieniemy when he comes.
We're here.
Back in once again. Man, Carlos Dunlap with that hat, man. My man be killing me. I got that John Wick look going on now. Oh, is that Isaiah? Why?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, I have to just, keep calm the story and say, this is how he is. This is how he is. This is how he is to everybody. Wow, and it's thoughtful, you know what I mean? But who he is, you want to be in there and everybody.
Carlos.
A lot of feelings. When I opened that box to see that ring, it was something special. So much work goes into that. So many different people. So it's really a culmination of so many years, so many practices, so many reps.
See you, Patrick. Patrick Mahomes looking clean. Don't look as clean as me, but he is clean.
So I really didn't have any trouble, problems. I decided to add it.
How long?
It's good. It's a great energy that's around this place. People, That's the plan. That is the plan. So we'll be here till midnight and school goes on.
See? Oh, man, come on.
Looking good, looking good.
I see, folks don't be paying attention. I don't know. But look, man, we got Chiefs defensive player Brandon Williams. First of all, man, I know you're excited about the Super Bowl. You're already iced out. Before we even get to the ring, man, what are you wearing tonight?
What am I wearing? This is Michael DeRue, my custom clothes here up in New Jersey. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
Gotta get a man a shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Todd White, clothes
Yeah,
in
you got
Kansas
a
City.
few
You know, I got my
something,
guy.
a little inside.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Get a little sexy on, bring it sexy back. You know how it is.
Hey, man, so just your thought process on tonight, obviously, closing the chapter on last season.
Mm-hmm.
How's it feel to be where you are today?
Man, it's a blessing, man. It feels great right now, man. Being here, being able to experience this year 10. I mean, I'm on cloud 9 right now, baby.
How did you get better going into next season?
I get better going the next season. I mean, first they got to pick me up.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, but you still got to improve. How do you feel like you've improved at the football?
Everything, being an older guy, cardio is number one. You got to keep the cardio right. Got to keep the body moving because once some feet start going slow, that's when injuries start occurring and the young boys start going past you. So that's the biggest thing, working on my body composition, keeping me slim thick, you know what I'm saying? Got to stay slim thick for the, for everybody, for my wife, not the ladies.
Especially. I can't even tell Brandon Williams, hey man, go enjoy the evening, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. You have a blessed night.
The man was iced out though. Very clean, very good. Patrick Mahomes walking through. He'll be over at Chris taking questions from the media. We'll talk to Juan Thorne as soon as he finishes with Steve. Hey man, I am with my man Carlos Dunlap. Man, oh yeah, we live. Okay, what do you got on, man? Tell me what, because you know I'm clean, but I got to know what you got on, because you got the John Wick look thing going.
A little something extra because today is extra special. You know, couple Instagram ads got me there, and then a couple things from the design district, and a couple things on my Euro trips, and then my mom had this made. You know, my dad put me in the hats, and my mom leveled it up a little bit, so I got all the Chiefs colors in here in one fit.
I gotta ask you, man, how does it feel to be a Super Bowl champion? I know you played your whole professional career to get to this point. How does it feel to be a Super Bowl champion, knowing that in just a couple of hours you're gonna be getting that ring?
It feels phenomenal. I can't wait to put it on to really see what it feels like. I feel lighter. Hopefully I look a little bit lighter. And we look forward to putting this thing on right next to my college one.
Now, hold on. Who's this? Okay.
Yeah, so I gave this to my dad, and I told him I didn't want it back until I got a Super Bowl. So this is extra special, and obviously, you know the rest of the story.
When you get the ring, what are you going to do with it?
We'll put it on.
Carlos Dunlap, congratulations to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you all.
What's up? How you doing?
First of all, Mr. One and only, the chosen one. Of course, we want Thornhill. First of all, again, two-time Super Bowl champion. We'll talk about tonight in just a second, but I got to know, how are you going to bring your leadership from what you did here in Kansas City and transfer that up in Cleveland? Because I know you've caught him some flack. You know, my guy Adam the Bull, I know you know too, but they don't understand that you're two-time Super Bowl champion, so you have expectations. How are you going to transfer that to what you're going to be playing up in Cleveland?
I mean, I'm a natural born winner. Like, we've been winning Super Bowls here, so I don't plan on stopping now. The thing is it's going to be a little bit harder. I'm going to have to come through Chiefs Kingdom, or Chiefs Kingdom going to have to come through us. So, I mean, but I'm super excited about it. I mean, I'm just going to step in and continue to do what I've been doing. Nothing hard, not going to change at all. Just be that leader by example. Vocal if I have to be, and just enjoy myself and play hard up in Cleveland.
How has the offseason been for you? I mean, obviously, I've seen, I follow the Cleveland, the Cleveland football base up there. So, I mean, how's the offseason been for you?
I mean, it's been hectic, but not in a bad way. I mean, everything's been great. We won the Super Bowl, a lot of partying going on. I signed a new contract, so I've been doing a lot of celebrating here lately. But it's been great, learning my teammates, my coaching staff. It's been truly amazing up in Cleveland.
What's it mean to you to be a two-time Super Bowl champion? Because a lot of players can't say that.
I know. It's been amazing. I mean, like you said, a lot of players can't say that, and I get the opportunity to say that I'm a two-time Super Bowl champion. It's just something that you just always dreamed of. You know, like as growing up as a kid, you always wanted to go to a Super Bowl, play in the Super Bowl, and get that opportunity. I've seen the Super Bowl from many different views. I've been there, not been able to play in it. We win it, going to the Super Bowl, losing the Super Bowl, and then finally getting an opportunity to play in one, make some plays, and celebrate with my teammates.
Man, I wish you the best of luck in your career, brother. Look forward to it.
I appreciate it.
What's up? How you doing?
Man, I gotta ask you one thing, man. So,
Yeah, what's up?
who you wearing? Because I did see a little Twitter thing talking about the one of one. Who you got on? Because you clean, I'm clean. I got to know who you wearing.
So a company called Gentleman's Playbook actually customized this for me. Got the initials right here. Got my JRT. One of one. No one else has this in the world.
That is true.
No one else has it, so you won't see anything else like this. And then they customized it a little bit inside just to celebrate the special occasion. Got the Super Bowl right there. Super Bowl champions. Don't get no better than this.
Bro, that's clean.
Just find someone else that top this outfit, and then make sure we connect. I gotta see it.
That's clean. That's that. You know what? Now hold on. Now Todd, get the Super. If Chiefs, I need something like this, bro. That's clean.
Yeah.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, brother. missing you out at the barbershop and stuff. And hopefully you come back, man. But appreciate all you done for
Oh,
us.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man. Juan Thornhill, man. Expect big things from you.
They'll just keep talking right.
That's not a problem. Cool.
Hey, look who I had to drag in. The Chiefs' former offensive coordinator, two-time Super Bowl offensive coordinator champion. He is now the Washington Commanders offensive coordinator. Eric Bieniemy, first of all, Coach, so good to see you back. Your thought process from being here tonight, closing out essentially your Chiefs chapter here in Kansas City with another Super Bowl victory, picking up another ring tonight.
Well, it's very special to be here because, first of all, this is history. This is something that we've all accomplished together. So it was very important for me and my family to have an opportunity to be here. But on top of that, just sharing the moment with these guys and just sharing the history and all the things that we've been through together. So why not finish it off with this particular moment?
I will say, I've been, being at training camp and stuff this week, it's been a lot quieter. And that's something, people don't really seem to understand. It's like, you brought a lot of energy and stuff, and not to take anything away from what we might see this upcoming year, but what's it been like going from the play that you have here, going to the Commanders, and what you have to work with?
Well, I say this, it's been new, it's been exciting. I'm fired up about having the opportunity to work with these guys. These guys they've worked their tails off. Coach Ron Rivera is about as good as a man as they come and as great as a leader as they come. So I'm looking forward to this excitement. Obviously, when you're in a new place, things are always different. But the thing that I've never ran from a challenge. And these guys have accepted the challenge. They've gotten a feel for what it's going to be like. And you know what? I'm looking forward to watching them continue to grow.
One of the things that I love is that no matter where you are, you don't change who you are. You were kind of trending on Twitter last week, with some of your coaching. Now, what I told people when you first got hired up there, they called me, had me on the radio, and I said, what you're going to see, y'all have no idea. I said, y'all going to be for a rude awakening. I said, because if players are busting their ass, he going to call them out. He going to pull them off. That's what you probably did the first couple weeks up there. But I tell people, I said, man, if they're going to be better, it's going to be, you're going to have a lot to do with it because you're going to demand excellence. I tell people, I said, you got on Adrian Peterson. If you get on Adrian Peterson, hell, you get on anybody. And so I'm expecting big things from you. So I just want to tell you, I wish you the best of luck, man. And I can't wait to see how well you do up there. And whatever you do, beat the Cowboys.
Well, I'm excited, bro. And thank you for this opportunity. But I'm going to continue to be me, bro. That's
all we ask for.
Yes, sir.
Eric Bieniemy, two-time Super Bowl champion, offensive coordinator with Kansas City Chiefs, of course. Now the new offensive coordinator for Washington Commanders. Wish you nothing but the best of luck. Eric Bieniemy, man. Look to the eyes, Eric Bieniemy. Tonight, brother, who you wearing? Who styled you? I know who styled, but I want you. Who styled him? Come on over here. I am with Chiefs defensive lineman Derek Nottie. Who styled you tonight?
Honestly, it's Todd White.
well known out here in KC Parks. Got me this nice suit, got the bow tie, all the way to the top down to my shoes, man. Props to him.
Now, you know why I love Todd White so much?
Wow.
Styles me every Chiefs team. That's my guy. So, no, I had it, but look, in all seriousness, this is your second Super Bowl win. You get a chance to celebrate with your teammates tonight. What's it feel like to be a two-time Super Bowl champion? Because a lot of players can't say that, and you got a chance to say this within 4 years.
Man, honestly, I'm kind of just reaping the benefits of just being, I don't know how to explain it. It's wonderful. I never thought I'd make it this far in my career. Props to everybody in my corner that's been helping me out, my teammates, my loved ones. It's an amazing feeling.
Have you been celebrating since the Super Bowl win?
Have I been celebrating? I did for a small period.
How have you been celebrating?
Have I? How have I?
How have you been celebrating?
Oh, okay. How have I? I mean, I took a little break after the Super Bowl win to celebrate off season, take a little vacation. And I honestly, after that, I just let it go and got ready for the next one.
Now that you tonight close this chapter, how do you feel like you continue to get better going into next season?
It's kind of like when you go to practice. You study what you did that day, look for corrections. You always got to strive to be better than the man yesterday and then better than one tomorrow.
All right, my man. Show everybody them rings one last time before you go get.
And this is the one you don't really talk about. This is the, getting to the AFC Championship. But hey, I'm glad to wear it today.
I know that's right. Congratulations, bro. Enjoy the evening, man. Can't wait to see what that other one looks like tonight.
Amen.
All right, man. Derek Nottie has joined us tonight here on the ship. Sure, we gotta get her.
To go work with someone who's established himself as a head coach, but on top of that, you have familiarity with him. So I'm excited about this opportunity. Coach Rivera is a great man, a great leader, and on top of that, he's given me an abundance of roles to carry so far. So it's been exciting.
I was going to ask what kind of the phrase you just said was going to be the next question. Do you view it as a bet on yourself?
Oh yeah. And here's the thing: you love football and you love what you do. And so when you have these opportunities, the only thing that you want to do is get an opportunity to do it your way and have major influence. And not like I didn't have influence here in Kansas City, but now everything is based on whatever I decide. And it's been fun. It's been fun working with the new coaching staff. It's been fun working with new players and just getting to know them and building and establishing those relations.
I got to arc out. My sister will be mad at me. I got you. Hey, decent, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get this decided.
D told me.
Man, I am with. Oh, we got to get you step back some. I'm with my man Trey Smith. Man, I was asking your tag team partner about you, man, Creed. Man, first year when you were drafted, of course, Chiefs did not get a chance to get back into the Super Bowl. But I've got to ask you, man, how does it feel to be a Super Bowl champion? Knowing in just a matter of minutes or an hour or so, you're gonna get that nice blank.
It means the world, man. You think about as a childhood football player, you always dream about going to the Super Bowl and winning it, and having an opportunity to go out there. Like we said, rookie year didn't go necessarily the way we planned it, but having an opportunity to go out there and win it, and now culmination of lead up tonight, being able to get my own Super Bowl ring is special, man. It means the world to me.
I've got to ask, how have you felt like you've gotten better as a player since your first day here as a Kansas City Chief?
Yeah, man, just recognition. You know, I have great coaches and Andy Heck, Corey Matei, obviously, Coach Reed leading the whole staff. They do a great job preparing us as players, and honestly, just being on a championship team just gives me a different perspective of how it goes.
When you get to Reno, obviously it closes this chapter, but what do you feel like you all are going to do, especially with new bookends that you got coming in, that's going to help make this team better going into the next season?
Yeah, you know, once again, it's a great challenge going in this league. We have a great offensive line, getting guys like Jawan Taylor, Donovan, obviously Wanye coming in, Jerome Carvin, Andy, Chu. All these guys coming in are extremely talented, and we bring players that are going to help our team. So ultimately, man, we're looking forward to the challenge. I look forward to working with my new tackles as well. Once again, we're looking forward to the challenge, but it is a challenge. We got to prepare for the next season. No one cares about last year.
I gotta ask, how has Andy Heck, helped you just grow as an NFL player? Because people talk so much about the offensive line and the job that he does, but can you give people kind of like a behind the scenes of what this man does to help you all be so great?
Yeah, Coach Heck is one of the best, if not the best, at his job in the league. And he challenges us as players week in and week out, challenges us with whatever we face. And once again, going to the preparation piece. That's a key part of how we prepare and how we play in the week. So Coach Heck does an amazing job pushing us as players and making sure we're getting better and making sure we're recognizing when we're getting better as well.
I got to ask, brother, what you got on tonight? Because you're looking a little bit clean for me, bro. So who styled you tonight?
Man, I sort of pulled this out of the closet, man. I had to step out a little bit, but this is a last-minute decision. But, I'm happy how I came out with. But
man, you're looking good, man. I cannot wait to see what you do again this season, man. I can't wait to cover you once again, man. Keep up the good work, man. I love what you do. Again, I'll tell you all the time, man, you play with anger and violence, and you do such a good job, man, that I hope you get the recognition that you're deserving of this upcoming season.
Yeah, it's in due time. I got to put the work in. I know what the results I want at the end of the year and end of the day, and it's up to me to put the work in at this point.
Trey Smith, Super Bowl champion, right guard for the Kansas City Chiefs. So good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Hearing Eric Benby talk about barbecue is a beautiful sight to hear. Oh, we got Justin Reed coming down too, so we'll talk with him shortly.
Take care.
I have not seen Travis Kelce. I'm kind of shocked about that. Hey, Scott Moore, I see you.
That's
I was gonna wear red, but I figured there was gonna be a lot of people in red. I guess
Right
right.
about that. Hey, this is my guy, Harrison Bucker, place kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs, two-time Super Bowl champion. First of all, you know we like the style, so I got to ask what you got on, who you wearing, man, who's style?
Nathan Price. He helped style me all of last season, and now we're actually starting the suit company together here in Kansas City. He'll be here in July. We'll do a grand opening, most likely at Baron BMW, but we're super excited. We were talking, and I was thinking maybe a black tuxedo jacket with maybe a colorful bow tie, but I figured, man, let me switch up the jacket. I was thinking red, but I figured a lot of people like yourself would probably go with the Chiefs red. So I switched it up, went with a green velvet smoking jacket, and I'm really excited about it. I love the work that Nathan does, and now we're going to be starting a suit company called Shepherds, and the color for Shepherds will be green. So this is a little homage to the
You know what
Shepherd
I'm
logo.
thinking now? Patrick and I had a little one-on-one last year. You and I, we might have to do a little style off this upcoming season, man, because, I mean, we do come correct. I got to give credit, Christian. You're looking nice.
Every home game, every away game, we got to get together and get a photo or something and check the outfits.
Look, man, two-time Super Bowl champion, what's that mean to you, first and foremost, when you think about all that you, especially, I know last year was probably one of the toughest seasons that you mentally, first game of the season, getting hurt in Arizona, trying to come back and, missing kicks here and there, and then, knowing when the playoff came, Chiefs counted on you when it mattered most to kick that game. When going through that type of year, how does it make you feel to be where you stand at right now?
It was a crazy year. I felt like I was going to have my best year yet. All-Pro, Pro Bowl year. Showed up week 1 against the Cardinals, injured. And then it took me a little bit longer to get healthy. When I came back, I had the 62-yarder, broke the Chiefs record, but then I was missing some big kicks. And I remember after the Texans game, I missed the game winner, so we had to go to overtime. Thankfully, Jet McKinnon was able to score that touchdown. But after the game in the locker room, Patrick sat down with me and just said, hey, man, we got all the confidence in you. We know that there's going to be some big kicks down the line in the playoffs, and we're going to need you. And I really appreciated that message. I just kept my head down, kept working, and before you knew it, we were in the playoffs, and we had some big kicks. Thankfully, we were able to make the kicks. Then, obviously, the Super Bowl kind of had some redemption on that game-winning kick because I missed the earlier kick. But it's just a blessing to be here. I'm so thankful for it. And I learned so much about myself and about how to handle adversity because that was my worst year by far statistically. But at the same time, it was the most rewarding year for me with the big kicks, with the winning the Super Bowl and with the game-winning kick. So I'm just thankful for being in this moment, for just being able to be here. And it's just a blessing.
How does Harrison Butker get even better this upcoming season?
Stay hungry and stay motivated. So now I'm just thinking I need to show up the strongest I've ever been, in the best shape I've ever been. I need to be able to have that longevity to be able to kick and not get injured. And obviously it was a fluke thing that happened week 1, but this past year I felt like I was a hurt dog walking around. It's like I hurt my ankle and then I haven't kicked in so long that my body's not used to the kicking volume and I was struggling with some different things, but I'm going to be back to Harrison Butker, butt kicker. I'm strong. I feel good. And I think it's just getting that physical confidence back.
Man, go inside and enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
Harrison
yes,
Butker, Chiefs place kicker, my man, 2-time Super Bowl champion. We're going to have a little dress off this upcoming season, so can't wait to see you, brother.
I appreciate it.
Look, I almost missed it, man. I was looking for you along the way.
First of all, well, you killing me.
I'm
with this.
telling you,
I
man.
did.
Look, we could switch the bow ties. It would have matched.
You switch the bow tie. I take the
You
ice.
take the-
Hey, man, this is my guy, Justin Reed, Super Bowl champion. It feels good to call you the
Yeah,
Super Bowl champion.
it's a title that'll come with me the rest of my life.
Facts. Well, unless you do 2 times,
You just
we
start
run it
putting
back.
X's behind it. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times.
First of all, man, what's it mean to you? Obviously, coming from Houston, we kind of talked about it, last couple of years, with the Deshaun Watson issues, stuff going on down there to where the team wasn't that successful as what you would have liked. To come here, first year out, help leading this defense to Super Bowl win, what's it mean to you to come full circle right now?
Oh, man, it's amazing. I mean, it's gratitude and appreciative of just being in this space. Full circle moment from, everyone sees themselves playing on the biggest stage as a kid, and very few of us actually made it to the league, let alone get to play in the Super Bowl. I mean, it took Carlos Dunlap 13 years to get to this stage, and we had the opportunity to go there and not only just playing it, but to win it. Man, it was huge. Special feeling. Get to take it with us the rest of our life. We're not going to harp on and hang our heads on our laurels, though, coming into next season. But this is just a surreal moment. I'm going to enjoy every bit of it.
What's the message that you bring to the defensive back for this upcoming season, some of the new acquisitions that you have, so they can try to experience what you all experienced this year?
Every year is different. What we did last year doesn't matter at all. Every team is going to be gunning for us. They're going to have a new plan for us. What we saw last year, we're not going to see this year. The plays that are made last year don't mean that you're just going to roll out and be able to make those plays this year. You have to put the work in and you have to earn it day in and day out. So for most of us, we've already moved on. I'm sure after tonight, the rest of us is going to move on too. But tonight is a nice night to, go back in the yearbook, enjoy it with some familiar faces that are here tonight that are not with the team anymore this year. But right after that, this time next week, we're going back to win another championship.
You talked about, how close-knit you all are as a defensive back group. What would you say you all have been doing to try to, get as close as you all are to where, if something happens on the back end, that you got their back and vice versa?
It's not just about going in and clocking into the work and then, going home after and not talking to each other. We have a group chat that we're, blowing each other up on constantly in the defensive back group. We went bowling a little bit earlier. We do activities together. We go hang out at each other's houses. We watch NBA playoff games. And while we're there, we happen to talk ball too. You get to know your teammates, and all of that plays a big role in the chemistry that's built, and knowing that when one of your teammates says, hey, I got your back on this play outside, I got you inside, the trust that he'll be there for you, and to have that whole team play as a unit and play strong together.
Before I let you go, man, the audience wants to know, what do you have on Who's Stout?
Oh, yeah. This is a gentleman's playbook. We got the snakeskin print. We got the bust down AP on the wrist, a couple of diamonds around the neck, the Christian Louboutins, red bottoms down here, and, just wrapping together. I'm just waiting on the ring to finish it.
I was going to say that's all you had to.
I left a big empty hand for that ring to come sit on.
You know who's really going to be looking forward to seeing that ring?
Who's that?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, yeah. Better believe it.
Sorry about that. I just had to get that out. No, all seriousness, man. Justin, man, congratulations to you, man. Go inside, enjoy yourself, man, and can't wait to cover you another year, man.
Absolutely, big dog. Appreciate you, King.
Man, right here.
What up, baby? How you doing, man? Good to see you again, bro. How are you? Absolutely. Super Bowl champ, just great, man. I'm like, what we doing? Ready to go.
Shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Know you all wish you could have been here tonight, but you're not.
Winning is a whole lot better than losing, first and foremost, right? And then now that we've got here, you know, it's great. That feeling is so special. But it lasts forever. You know what I mean? Like, we get to bring a little, some people scouting tonight, we get to bring that together.
Ooh, got Chiefs linebacker Nick hold on, let me. Okay. So first of all, tell us who you wearing, who styled you, man. Talk to me.
Hold on, say one time.
What are you wearing? Who styled you? You know, saying you gotta let all this know what you got on tonight, man.
Oh man, I got this man named Ethan, man. He styled my suit for me, man. I got on some red bottoms, man, some boots, man. I'm rocking those, man. Ferragamo belt, man. And I got this chain right here from a dude down at Grapevine, Texas, man, Iceman champ. So I'm wearing a little bit of different everything.
And then of course you get your first Super Bowl ring in just a little bit. I know you're gonna be rocking that.
Yeah, man. You know, I got to keep that one on me, man, and embrace that for the next couple of weeks. And after that, man, I got to put it away, man. We're ready for next season.
Getting back to Chiefs business, obviously, your first, your rookie year, you played in the Super Bowl. Obviously, it didn't turn out the way you wanted. Took you an extra year losing to Cincinnati and then coming back this year, getting back to the Super Bowl, coming back from behind, winning 38-35 over the Philadelphia Eagles. What's it mean for you from your first day as a rookie to where you are now that you can call yourself a Super Bowl champion?
Yeah, man. I think again, it's a testament to all the vets, man, that allowing me to learn, helping me learn, giving me a chance to try to come in and insert myself in a positive way, and trying to give myself a chance to play. And then after that, man, just a lot of team success, man. I was talking with the head coach, man. I got the best head coach in football by far, best quarterback in football, best tight end in football, and those guys come in, man, and they set the groundwork for us and how to work.
How do you continue to get better going into next season, and what's your message to, your linebacking core as well?
Yeah, man. Last year we had a lot of success. I think we played very well in the Super Bowl. But next year we're aiming to be the best in the league. A lot of guys on our team feel like they've been kind of disrespected in terms of just the recognition. So we got to prove that to ourselves every single day, man. We're gonna prove it.
It's funny you talk about recognition because that's exactly where I was going. I think you probably led the league in tackles, or probably close to it, and you didn't get the recognition that probably Chiefs fans felt that you deserve. What do you feel like you need to do this upcoming year? Just keep doing the same, or does the recognition really matter to you as long as you can come to one of these events?
Yeah, man. I think coming here, man, and the ultimate goal is to win as a team. If we're winning that, man, I think the recognition kind of goes out the framework of it a little bit. So as long as we're doing this, man, we can do this every single year, man. I wouldn't care about recognition. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. And again, I love to win.
I can't wait to see you in training camp next month.
Yeah, thank you,
My man,
Appreciate
Nick Bolton, Chiefs Super Bowl winning linebacker with us on the ship. All right, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up, man? I'll get you, man. I ain't gonna leave you hanging, though.
Travis Kelce. Willie Gay. All right, man. We are with Super Bowl champion Willie Gay. First of all, what's it mean to you to have that title, Super Bowl champion? It's gonna follow you the rest of your life.
I need it about 2-3 more times, man, with like
I like the way you
time champion or my name. Yeah, so I got to do this again, man. Y'all red carpet out, got the big Super Bowl ring coming here soon. So we blessed to be on this team, this organization. So man, we got to do this again for sure. And with our team, we're definitely capable of doing it. So
I know we're running short on time, so I want you to go inside, enjoy yourself.
yes, sir.
Make sure you flash that ring.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
We are with Chiefs Super Bowl champion wide receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Got to ask you, brother. First of all, what do you have on? Because
Man,
talk to us.
just a little Tom Brown, man. Nothing too crazy. Something light.
Well, first of all, I got to ask where you got the necklace from because that's beautiful.
Man, Saki Diamond out of Jacksonville, man. That's my guy, man. So, big shout out to him.
First of all, what's it mean to hear the name Super Bowl champion, in front of your name for the rest of your career, if nothing else?
Man, it can't be taken from me. It's something that we dreamt of, worked our whole life for, and to see it come to life, man, it's a crazy feeling.
Obviously, that's what you expected when you come to Kansas City. Now that you've gotten that, what's next? I mean, it's easy to say we want to run it back, but how do you feel like you've gotten better from last year to this year, going into this upcoming season? It's going to make you a better player to help this team run it back.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the goal is to do it again. And obviously as 2 years into the system, things are going to be a little bit easier going around. But also, I just have my own personal goals that I want to reach, and I think those goals will help the team win as well.
You obviously had a charity softball game last week. Was a great success. What's it mean for you, to see the crowd, come out and support your charity?
Man, this community is just great. And for them to sell out that arena in Legends Field, on such short notice, I wasn't expecting that much of a turnout. But also we got the best fan base, in the whole NFL. So having the best fan base with the best team, it only can be up.
Look, man, I want you to know, I know what you did in Green Bay. I know some of the ups and downs that you went through last year. I cannot wait to see what's in store for you this upcoming season, brother. I look forward to following you along the way.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
Yes,
Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Super Bowl champion wide receiver, who's going to run it back for us. Thank you so much, man. Go outside and enjoy yourself, man. We know what's about to go down. Travis is already inside us. I don't know. I guess Frank Clark ain't coming tonight, huh?
Folks, you rocked with me the whole night. Appreciate it. The red carpet has come to an end. Now it's time to
As you heard Steve in the background, red carpet has come to an end. This is the Chiefs red carpet Super Bowl ring ceremony live right here at Union Station. Of course, next month we go back to training camp, and then after that we start the preseason. We also start the regular season we're going to start in New Orleans and finish up in Las Vegas at Super Bowl 58, where the Chiefs are expected to run it back and repeat once again. So you won't see Cincinnati, you won't see Buffalo, you'll see your Kansas City Chiefs doing it live, doing it once again. Thank you so very much. Make sure this upcoming season you follow myself, Steve Walls. Will be bringing you the pregame cheat sheet too, before and after the game. We'll be live. We'll be live also in Frankfurt, Germany. So make sure you get your passports. Join us. We'll be bringing you coverage from the Chiefs from beginning all the way to the very end to Super Bowl 58. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Darren Smith, and we are out.